97.9 GRD. Hey, it's Gianna. Super special guest on the line, Eric from Shinedown. What's going on, man?
What's going on? How you doing?
I am great. I feel like you get this question a million times, but I can't help myself. I really just can't. You're a bass player and your last name is Bass, or do you say it Bass?
It's Bass, like the fish.
Got it. You're like, listen, girl. I have had that question a million times.
Yeah, I get asked if I made it up all the time. If my name's made up. I'm like, no, I'm not that clever.
It would be like if my last name was Radio, which would be awesome, but...
Wouldn't it be that? And then you wouldn't have to have a radio name.
There you go.
You know? Like, it's kind of built in.
Well, thank you for indulging me in that. I was just so curious. So, Eric Bass with Shinedown. We're super happy to talk to you. So, tomorrow night, you are rocking Soaring Eagle Casino along with Godsmack, and tour just kicked off, right?
It did. It kicked off night before last in Detroit. So we're really excited, man. We actually hadn't seen Godsmack's show until the other night, and man, it's awesome. Those guys are bringing a big show. And so are we. We're bringing a huge show. So, man, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, totally. And how are you? Saw on Instagram that you may have had something with your face.
Yeah, I may have been trying to grow a second head out the side of my face for a couple of days. It actually, I got on some antibiotics, man. It's gone down. It was the weirdest thing. It was an infected salivary gland, which, you know, I didn't even know I had a salivary gland inside of my face, but
right.
I guess we all do. And so, yeah, somehow it got infected and swole up, and I looked really awful for a few days. I had to go out and play shows and, you know, had fevers and all that great, awesome stuff, which is never fun on tour. But I woke up this morning and I looked in the mirror and I recognized myself. So that's great.
Yeah,
so
that's always a good thing.
I'm bringing me and my normal shaped face to play tomorrow night.
Sweetness. Eric's got a normal face again. Well, man, we're so glad that you are feeling better, and you are a trooper for powering through that. So yeah, glad you're doing better. So we want to talk about, the new album, definitely. So on May, Attention, which you produced.
I did, and mixed as well. So it was an interesting journey, you know, to produce a full album for the band. I'd done songs in the past. I did songs like Cut the Cord and Diamond Eyes and some stuff for some movie soundtracks like I'm Alive, which is on the first Avengers movie soundtrack. And, you know, so doing individual songs is one thing, but when you talk about going in to produce a whole album for your band, you know, you can get worried about losing perspective, because that's what a producer brings to the table is perspective. And when you've written these songs and then done the demo version of them, and now you're going to go in and produce, you really want to make sure you maintain your objectivity. And but you know, we all work so well together. You know, we have a great relationship in Shinedown. We're not one of these bands that you're going to see on some really dark behind the music of how we all hate each other or anything. We all still ride the same bus. We all get along really well, and we just carry that into everything else in our lives, like right into the studio. So you know, the guys respected my authority, I guess you could say, and we at the end of the day, man, when all was said and done, you know, 5 months later, we made it out of there, I think, with a really, really great record and something we're truly proud of.
Mm-hmm. And do you think, you know, is that something that, I mean, I'm sure you guys get this all the time. Like, you just put out an album. People want to know, what's next? Are you working on new stuff? But would you
that is our least favorite question.
Well, I won't ask it then. I just mentioned it. I won't ask it though.
No. I mean, it is funny though how, like, you know, the record's only 2 months old and people already start asking, when are you going to put out something new? And it takes a while. Hopefully going to be plenty of singles from this record, and it's still fresh with us, man. We're playing some songs tomorrow night. You know, some of which we've only played a couple of times because we're breaking them out, you know, fresh off the record. So we're really, you know, starting to embrace this record more live and play a lot more of it. That's
very cool to hear. So yeah, tomorrow night at Soaring Eagle, some new stuff that, you know, could be, you know, the first time or the first few times that you guys have played it. So I know you maybe can't tell us like everything, but, you know, is there any little hints, any little tidbits that you can drop to us about the show, about what we can expect to see?
For us, it's always about the fans, and that's not lip service either. We really, really do genuinely love the fans and want them to be satisfied and happy with every show. And we're bringing the biggest show we've ever done, and it's a big, grand spectacle with lots of you know, big lights, big sound. You probably will see a good bit of pyrotechnics, which we always love to do, and fire and flames. and just all the energy we have. We never leave anything on the stage. I mean, we get it all out up there. Just a big high energy Shinedown show, man.
We can't wait. You heard it from Eric. Maybe some pyro, and it's going to be the biggest Shinedown show that you have seen. So if you don't have your tickets yet, get them. You don't have much time left to do that. So Shinedown and Godsmack tomorrow night at Soaring Eagle Casino. Eric, I just thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today.
Of course, yeah. Thanks so much, and I really look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow night. Come check us out. Let's do this.